Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. So we're gonna pick right back up where we left off for Wytchwood. We had just finished giving over the first 4 set of souls. I believe we're gonna have to do some more soul collecting for the goat, but we shall see. Let's go. Perfect timing for the music. Perfect timing. Good morning, my swamp lily. Don't call me that. I trust you slept well. Like the dead. You stretch out your back, making a sound like snapping twigs. Oh no. Well, no time to dilly-dally. I sense the next 4 souls on our list. You must travel east, out of the forest and towards civilization. No, I don't wanna. That's interacting with mankind. No. Ugh, I hate crowds. Well, it can't be helped. You must seek out these souls in the village, the market, the docks, and the graveyard. Interesting. The graveyard might at least be a reprieve from chattering townsfolk. Alright, goat. I'll bring you your souls. You seem much more reasonable today. Have a change of heart, perchance? If these next 4 are anything like the last, they'll get what's coming to them. I'm glad we've reached an understanding. Alright, so the cat in the market, the rat in the graveyard, the fish in the docks, and the ram in the village. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Head east out of the forest. Well, that's not open yet to me, so I have to go east of the forest. Alright. The loading feels a little bit faster now. Or at least it's not. Never mind, I lied. Alright. I just noticed this is one big circle as well. Funny. Alright, so in our map, where are we going? Everything's over here. Okay, cool. To the village! I'm gonna try and do better about getting my materials as well. Ugh, shut up. Okay, so I'm going around and over here. Okay. No, not this way. Yes, this way. No, but the village was up there. Okay, never mind. Oh, this was blocked off to me before. I couldn't come over this way. Okay. Well, let's see what the village looks like. Oh. Pickpocketing pipe for plucking. Wait. Pockets ripe for plucking. Lord, I couldn't read. Oh. Cobblestone. Are y'all good? This anxious little dog attempts frantically to get a town guard's attention as they stand watch in front of the smoking ruins of a burned down shop. Please, you have to listen to me. My friend is missing. The guard stifles a yawn, annoyed at having to work. Oh yeah? And what's your friend look like? The sleeves of the shepherd dog's oversized sweater flail about comically. She's about yay tall, wears a green vest, has black wool. So she's one of them sheep, huh? Probably just got lost. You know, them types ain't too bright. She didn't get lost. She's gone missing. Her wool shop was burnt down on purpose. Can't you smell it in the air? Calm down, sir. We're investigating the situation, but I'm sure there's fire. This fire was simply an accident. Was a simple accident. I bet your friend just left the kettle on or something. Why don't you check with the ram in the town square? If anyone knows where our lost sheep is, it's probably him. Kidnapping. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's got something to do with kidnapping. How can you say that? Everyone knows the ram hates the black sheep. Look at all these footprints. I bet his goons had something to do with this. Listen, you're starting to get on my nerves. Just leave this to the professionals, alright? He turns away from the dog and goes back to doing absolutely nothing. Professionals indeed. They couldn't find a fish in a frying pan. I better look into this funny business myself. New chapter. The ram. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna do the rams first. Wait, didn't I? There we go. It wasn't changing before. Anxious sheepdog, ash pile. Oh, there's plenty of ash piles. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of ash piles. Someone's house was burned down. Oh, shut up! I'm trying to get stuff. I'm not even here for you. Pigeon. Cat treats, pigeon, the rat in of the skies, noble and numerous. Damn. Villager. Goes about her business, barely gets by. A familiar story in these parts. Cat treat and pluck pocket. Okay. Cat treat. I need, I'm guessing a fish. Yep, fish and milk. Okay, and pluck pocket. I need, bone from a graveyard, crab claw, and pickpocket's gloves. Alright, interesting. Could collect water from, Ew. Listen closely, brothers and sisters. We must wear our wool proudly and show the world that plain is best. That's right. Plain wool is the best wool. All of these outlandish colors and head-splitting patterns do nothing but confuse and enrage the senses. They are the product of misled individuals. And as we all know, individuals are weak. Only the united are strong. Together, we speak louder than a single voice. Wait, are all the colors bad then? What about gray? It's almost plain white. Gray is forbidden! Gray is a gateway to blue, and when there's blue, green isn't far behind. Then what's next? Yellow? Purple? Even red? Ooh, no! Anything but red? No! Always remember, colors lead to discord, to chaos, and with chaos, the wolves will come for us all. Aye, not the wolves! Watch out, there's one right there! The nearest sheep nearly jumps out of its fleece when it notices you. I am not a wolf, you half-wits. Maybe not, but you're different, and that's just as bad. Right, boss? That's right. So what does an outsider want with us? Are you here to tempt my flock with your anarchic ideals? I doubt you lot will have room in your heads for any more ideals. But no, I'm here looking for the black sheep. Seems her shop was burned down last night. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Bah! That bothersome black sheep is a thorn in my side. Never heeds my warnings, always goes against what's good and proper. But I assure you, I was tending my flock all night, so I had nothing to do with her disappearance. That little sheepdog begs to differ. He says you've always had it out for the black sheep, and I'm inclined to believe him with all your prattling. Lies and slander! You have no proof of any wrongdoing. For all we know, she may have just left the kettle on. As the sheep stomp about, you notice flakes of ash leaving black marks on the cobblestone in the village square. Proof, eh? Looks to me like some of your flock have sooty feet. I wonder where the suspicious trail will lead. Oh, there's a trail? Wait, there's a... oh. Unveiling powder. Alright. Interesting. You sprinkle the revealing powder over the cobblestones to reveal hidden footprints, still blackened by ash. It appears as though several individuals were dragging something away from the town square last night. Interesting. Village postboard covered in flyers with a disconcerting bias towards missing persons. Oh no, Miller. What the fuck is that? Rat nest. A disgusting amassment of filth, pulsing with the rodent life within. Yeah, we gonna get rid of that. Where the fuck you going, huh? Rat trap, I'm sure. Damn, you fast. What do you need? Oh, you need pine nuts and you get to live today, you little shit. Disgusting. Shiny lure. Once was yours. Alright. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Shiny lure. I need... oh, I still need these. I don't have any of those. Okay. Get away from me. Go pickpocket someone else. Creep. Damn it, I need to make more. And I don't have any pine nuts. Alright, I need to find my little thing for this so that I can... no, I don't want to go to the docks. I need to find a thing so that I can stay here. I don't usually run down for this area, but the townsfolk pass by it without a second look. Yep, I'll be going right back over there. Where was it? Just a little further up this way. There we go. At first glance, this looks like a neglected shack, long ago fallen into despair. But your canny gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time. Standing overlooked yet constant until properly disrupted. Running your nail along the grain of one of the nailed-up boards proves to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Yeah, let's head back to the forest so I can get some resources. Oh, that's all the way up there. I still have these two. I'm pretty sure this one is going to be for the dock. This one... I'm not sure. Oh well. Stick. I'm gonna spend time getting some resources, and then I'll cut right back to going back to the site. That's not what I meant to make. are back. I was able to get more resources, so let's get on with it. The fuck are you? Hold on. The tiniest of people, said to be capable of even greater feats of smallness. Damn. Oh. A struggle must have occurred here. You find the remnants of a torn burlap sack and some scattered fistfuls of wool. The footprints leading away look to be moving at great speed, like someone was being chased. Hold on. Oh, hello! That's a mimic! Nothing suspicious about this chest whatsoever. Damn, nah, fuck you. A pair of lone footprints duck into this vegetable garden. You notice some more footprints searching in confused directions farther afield. The black sheep must have been trying to hide from her pursuers. Maybe she managed to throw them off her trail. Let me make a rat's nest trap real quick. Let's make a couple of these. Okay, and then let's go back and make 1 or 2 more traps. Yeah, okay, that should be enough. Haha! Give me that tail. Another rat's nest. Rodent lard. Ew. After following the ashen trail through the back streets, you come to a dead end. Your only companion is a stone gargoyle squatting atop a building corner. You stand on your tiptoes to examine the great carved demon closer, noting the lovely knitted scarf billowing around its neck. What a fine garment. I could do with a new one. It's starting to get chilly. Just hope it hasn't got any of that bird poop on it. As you reach up to unwrap the scarf, the gargoyle's eyes swivel in their sockets with a sound like 2 grinding millstones. Well, excuse me! I'm quite fond of this avian excrement, actually. It adds a touch of authenticity to the whole ensemble, don't you think? Oh! I beg your pardon. I didn't realize I was speaking to a watcher. Ha! A watcher? Why is that no one ever comes to watch me? I'm handcrafted from the finest block of artisanal granite. So masterfully chiseled that I came to life. Nothing on this earth or beyond has a greater claim to beauty than I, and yet, day after day, I sit up here and no one gives me so much as a passing glance. Well, maybe if you cleaned up once in a while. Oh, hush. I don't need to take fashion tips from you. Besides, you only looked up at me because of this fabulous scarf. Admit it. I was merely following this trail of sooty footprints. But now that you mention it, that scarf has a fine knit to it. You didn't happen to get it from the black sheep, did you? Why, where else would I have gotten something so swanky in this dreary little town? That black sheep is the only other person around here that appreciates good taste. Unlike that ghastly ram, always ringing about that godly bell of his and poo-pooing everyone else's fun. This world is alive and needs a good splash of color once in a while. You know where the black sheep is, then? Now hold on. How do I know you aren't another agent of banality like the Ram? Just look at that skirt. So last century. You had to prove you're an ally of the fashion scene before I say another word. Now I've got my eyes on some new shoes for ages. Why don't you just snag a pair from the village? Surely no one will notice. Pah, those clogs aren't fit for a horse. No, I've got my heart set on elf shoes. Delicate, dainty, exquisite. And absolutely to die for. Plus, I could do with a nice hat to go with my fetching scarf, and maybe some needle and thread to do some alterations. Well, what are you waiting for? The fashion scene moves too quickly to stand around idle. Oh my god, you're annoying as hell. Fine, I'll make a sewing kit. I need... Oh my god, that's so annoying. Bro. Okay. Okay, well at least I have those. When a skeleton applies itself, no lock can stand in its way. Useful against mimics. Okay. So, I need elf shoes. How the fuck do I get elf shoes? I know I saw an elf further down. Sure, that's a mimic. Oh no, it's not! What? It's not a mimic? What? Oh, elf shoes, elf shoes. How do I get you? Shiny lure. Shiny lure, shiny lure, shiny lure. Okay. Why does it keep pausing after every craft I make? It's really annoying. Oh, cool. Get away from me. Give me that crap. You don't deserve it. Elf, bring your ass back over here. I need your shoes. Time for him to think about what he's done. You need 3? Why do you need 3? You only have 2 feet. Oh my god. Fine. Okay. Alright, I know there was an elf over here, I think. I think there was one more elf. Well, there was a crook over here, but... maybe an elf would just come out of hiding. We'll see. No, get away from it. I guess I can try and get another elf to respawn. Oh wait, can I make the this thing? Yeah, I needed 2 of those gloves. Okay. Damn elf shoes. What the fuck you need 3 pairs of shoes for? Okay. Alright, so you have your damn shoes. There was a gnome. Okay, so what are you doing? Anyways, so I know I could go down to the fields because there were gnomes there. Puzzle box. Puzzle box? What is that? What do I need? Oh, Lord. Okay. A little more. So you need seashells. Which means I have to go to the docks. Alright, fine. Let's head to the docks. Let's make the puzzle box, and then I'll probably end the episode there. Oh no, I didn't mean to go here. Oh my lord. No, God, I'm so dumb. Oh. Oh, go back. Up, into the right. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's keep it moving. To the docks. All right. Ooh, I love the music here. Hold on. Oh my god, my fiance would love this. He loves this song. Title picture. Alright, so... Oh, Lord! We might just leave the episode here, because there's a lot to try and craft right now. trap for you. We'll see what you draw. That's actually not what I wanted to do. But I get to kill a seagull, so I'm happy. I hate seagulls. It's a burning passion. Sandpiper. Combing the beach for tasty tidbits. Pelican. Hungry but unwilling to take any action to satisfy that. Okay. Better not be a mimic. I'm not worried about you. At all. Like at all. Peculiar growth. Unusually large and unusually spongy. Suspicious. To so many passers-by, this seems yet another collection of crusty barnacles clinging to the surface of a stone until the tide next surges. But you can spot the inconsistencies, the irregularities within the scattered arrangement. And with a single, exacting touch, the illusion falls away. Hey, thank you, bless. Alright, let's explore a little bit more around here, I guess. I got some barnacles now. That's good. Algae. Interesting. Oh, I didn't realize what the. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize you were there, you little shit. Ariel, is that you? Excuse me, can you spare any seashells? I've tried all along the beach, but everyone else always gets them before I can. She points along the shoreline where you see scores of fishermen digging in the sand. Every so often, one of them discovers a seashell and rejoices as if it were a gold nugget. Seashells? What's the big deal with seashells? Seashells. The little girl looks down at the docks to a particularly large ship at anchor. See that big boat over there? My dad's the captain. He was supposed to come ashore and tell me all about his adventures on the high seas like he always does, but he hasn't come out since they docked. So I tried to go and see him, but there's a grouchy sailor who said I can't go inside the boat unless I got seashells. So I tried to find some, but now everyone else is trying to find them too. There's not enough left for me. Sounds fishy, alright. You stay here, little one. Let me have a chat with the sailor and get to the bottom of this. Really? Well, I bet he'll listen to a grown-up like you. I promise I won't move a muscle. I like how y'all worded that. Alright, alright. What the fuck are you? Shore skipper. This ship seems to have skipped a few evolutionary steps. Yeah, it did. I know I need that shell for something, so I'm not gonna bother trying to do anything else with that. Get mad at me all you want. I'm exploring. Alright, so I'm gonna try and make some stuff. Alright, so I have 4 of those. Here. I can at least try and make the puzzle box now. Alright, so... okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. When we pick back up, we're not gonna do the fish. Not yet. Let me go ahead and change that right now. We're going back to the ram because we have more done with that. So, when we get back, I'm going to make a sewing kit. I need to get a hat from the fields of the gnomes. And yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, you know the deal. It really helps small channels like me to grow, and then I can try and make more content for you guys. But that's all the time I have for today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!